One of the most important things to do when we think about the future of the labor market is not to think in terms of jobs. We talk about lawyers and doctors and teachers and accountants and carpenters and chefs. And we ask which jobs are at risk and which jobs are safe. But I think that's an unhelpful way to think about the future of the labor market. The reason it's unhelpful is because it encourages us to think of the work that people do as being a sort of monolithic, indivisible lump of stuff that doesn't change over time. But if you look under the bonnet of any jobs, what you see is that people perform a wide range of different tasks, individual tasks, and activities in their jobs. And so, when thinking about the future of work, a very important starting point is to think bottom up in terms of tasks rather than top down in terms of jobs. Otherwise, the risk when we think about jobs is that we get trapped in a mindset where we think the only way technological change is going to affect work is by destroying or creating entire jobs. Thinking about tasks helps us to understand what has happened in the world of work at the turn of the century and what might happen in the future. If you look at the US labor market, for instance, the most distinctive feature over the last few decades has been the hollowing out of the labor market. Many middling skill jobs have been lost to technological change, but many lower skill jobs and higher skill jobs have been harder to automate. Why has that happened? When you break down jobs in the labor market, it turns out that the sorts of tasks that we can most readily automate, routine tasks, are disproportionately concentrated in middling skill jobs. This is a library. A library is a place with many books and magazines in it. A library is heart of education. Libraries are common in schools and colleges. Then there is the National Library, one of which is located in Taman Ismail Marzuki, Jakarta Pusat. The library has rules such as do not make noise, do not eat and drink, and well dress. Facilities in the library are like a room to read books or to do assignments as well as service. In the library, we can borrow a book and take it home. The library wasn't exactly my favorite place because I don't really like quiet place. But the library would be one of the places I would go when I needed a place to focus on my work. Libraries can improve community literacy. Therefore, governments can replicate the ideal libraries. Question A. What is the man doing? The answer is the man doing a brief announcement about management team change. B. To whom is the man talking? The answer is he talked to the staff. C. Where do you think the listening takes place? The answer is it takes place in a company. D. Why is the briefing short? The answer is because they're in a busy condition. E. When is the new head of department starting to work? The answer is at the end of the next month. F. What will the park be closed? The answer is the park will be closed is the car park. G. If you arrive in the morning, where should you park your car? And the answer is we can park our car in the small car park on Brown Street. H. Is it okay to park in the car park after 7 p.m.? The answer is no. It isn't okay since you should leave the car park before 6 p.m. And last one is when you eat in the canteen, How will you pay your food? And the answer is I pay using cashless method, either by e-wallet on smartphone or company ID card.